Hello, football lovers. This is Premier Sport Fan Center, your go-to station, and another exciting day in the UEFA Europa League, where we have matches lined up for the day, the second leg of the playoff stage. We saw the first leg, a lot of teams, already having one leg in the round of 16 in the Europa League, and Galatasaray is the only team that considered the highest number of goals in the first leg of the Europa League. 4-1 that first match against AZ Alkmaar ended. Yeah, that is away from home from Turkey. But yeah, at the Park Stadium in Istanbul, a 53,000 capacity stadium. Yeah, Galatasaray will be logging on against AZ Alkmaar. Can they cover up that deficit? 3-goal deficit. Well, in the Europa League, out of 57 times, that has only happened once, and that was about 20-something years ago. Can that kind of miracle still happen for Galatasaray? Yeah, let's see. In football, everything is possible. Everything is possible. Let's see if Galatasaray will be able to get early goals and cover up that deficit. After all, we've seen Galatasaray score plus 3 goals in their last encounter. But hey, one funny thing is that they were not able to keep that lead. Most times, like 3 to 4 times now, those opponents equalize. Yeah, and they were able to get a draw in such encounters. But let's see today, this is the Europa League. And Okan Baruch, the coach of Galatasaray, have to come with his A game in this encounter. The best of the best. That is what Galatasaray needs in front of the stadium. We saw Galatasaray, in the last encounter, defeated their opponent to go 6 points away from Fenerbahce in the Turkish league. Yeah. Galatasaray right now sitting 63 points, while Fenerbahce is sitting 57 points, 6 points away from Fenerbahce. And remember, Jose Mourinho was employed in Fenerbahce to make sure Fenerbahce win the Turkey League. But it's not over yet, just a couple of games left, and it is possible for Galatasaray to still get that winner. But wait, I'm talking too much today. I'm not alone in the studio to talk about these live matches, because right now we have matches ongoing in the Europa League. Yeah, matches ongoing, but so far it's 4 matches. They will be awaiting the second matches that will kick off by 9 p.m. Nigerian time. So I'm not alone in the studio. I'm having with me Polo, the great analyst himself. How do you do today, Polo?
Well, good evening, viewers and football fans. Very, excited to be here again today. Galatasaray versus AZ Alkmaar. The second leg, the return leg. We know what happened in the first leg, and it's like a mountain now for Galatasaray, because losing 4-1 first leg, and you need to, make sure you win this match. First of all, Galatasaray needs to win this match, then win by at least 3 goals to level the tie, then probably take the game to extra time. It's a big mountain to climb for Galatasaray, but I feel they will win, but I don't know if they will be able to qualify in this encounter. Yeah,
you feel they will win, but you don't know if they will be able to qualify. Remember, Galatasaray, since after the match against AZ Alkmaar, they still went ahead to play the Turkish Super League. But one thing about the AZ Alkmaar in the Dutch League, they've not played any match since then. They've been resting, been taking their time, and here in the Europa League again. It does not have any other advantage for them.
Well, I think it's an advantage for them because AZ Alkmaar, they rested, and Galatasaray played over the weekend. It was even on. I think Galatasaray played about 3 days ago. That was on Monday, and they won away 2-1, courtesy of Victor Osimhen. Yeah, and Galatasaray will be very happy because they are having the Nigerian talisman back, because he was suspended for the first leg due to multiple cards. But today is there, and the match has already started, and we've seen Galatasaray trying to push forward to make sure they at least get that early goal they need.
All right, they need to get that early lead today. It was a beautiful chance there for AZ Alkmaar. They almost got one first again. They almost drew the first blood after the defensive error. And if you look talking about this Galatasaray, one problem I have actually identified is their defensive tactics. Yeah, they have not actually gotten it right. Their movement, it is so wrong. They always get it wrong, and that is why they concede a lot of goals.
Yeah, we've been talking about this Galatasaray defense for a long time now, because they don't know how to keep a clean sheet even when they are winning. They still find a way to concede. My worry for them today is, how are they going to make sure they keep this AZ Alkmaar from scoring? I don't see that, because we saw in a couple of seconds ago, we saw how they almost conceded here now, and it will be a very bad, devastating result for them if they have to concede the first goal in this match. But for Galatasaray, I've been saying it for a long time, the coach needs to start working on the defense. I don't think the attack is their problem, but the defense is Galatasaray's problem.
All right, the defense is Galatasaray's problem right now. It's a moment here. Galatasaray turning defense to attack. They had the corner kick there, but AZ Alkmaar was able to cover up, and it's a moment here for Galatasaray. He sent them to the right wing, and they cross into the box. Anybody there, trying to link up to the strikers there, Osimhen, but he missed that one. That one didn't get to Osimhen, so it is AZ who want to turn defense to attack right now. That was a lazy man tackle from that Galatasaray defense midfielder there. Just slept lazily. It will have held the player down.
But I think he did. He tried by at least making sure the AZ Alkmaar player didn't progress with the ball.
He was not the one who actually stopped that.
But at the same time, AZ Alkmaar were not able to progress with the ball, and Davinson Sanchez, is always one of those suspects at the back. Though he has been one of their best players also, but at the same time, if Davinson Sanchez is one of your best players, given the kind of errors he commit, it shows that something is definitely wrong. For you having a player like Davinson Sanchez that is always prone to error to be one of your best defenders, that means something is wrong with the team.
All right, and you can see sometimes Osimhen actually from the feed as a player too. He also call on the players. He also tells them what to do. Is that the right way to go?
I think that's the right way to go. For all players, you need to ginger your teammates. They know the kind of situation they are, and you need to call them, rally them around. Including the captain, the coach. All the players on the field needs to continue encouraging each other. That we are not totally out. We just need to score 3 goals to level the tie. If we can get that 3 goals, we'll definitely level the tie. And Galatasaray, they are still believing they can do it, because I heard the coach before before the match, the coach was talking that there's he believes that they can get that 3 goals, and probably getting 4 goals to make sure they win the game outrightly.
All right, so it's a throw into AZ Alkmaar from a dangerous position here in the half of the Galatasaray. He quickly take that one and he beat his man. Can he cross? But he held his man down. I think that should be a free kick, but the referee said play on. Yeah, for Galatasaray. The ball couldn't get to Osimhen. Yeah, to go for a counter, but here he has been dispossessed of the ball, and AZ Alkmaar send that one back to the goalkeeper. So let's quickly look at the lineup of this encounter. Yeah, let's look at the lineup in this encounter. You see Galatasaray. Apparently, first of all, let's look at other matches that is ongoing right now, where we have Roma logging on against Porto. Yeah, that first leg ended in draw. Yeah. Bodo Glimt against Twente. Yeah, and then Bucharest versus PAOK. Then Galatasaray, AZ Alkmaar. Those are the early kickoff. Yeah, in the Europa League. So in the Conference League also, we have 4 matches ongoing right now simultaneously. Betis logging on against Ghent, then Hedingham against Copenhagen, then Ljubljana versus Borak Bonja Luka, then Pafos versus Omonia, then Apoel versus Celje. 4 games ongoing, 2 in the Conference League. Yeah, so we look at the Galatasaray lineup, where we've seen Osimhen is part of the future for Galatasaray today. Do you expect much from Osimhen today?
Well, I expect much, and we've seen, he has started brilliantly in this match. We've seen how he has been, marshalling those the AZ Alkmaar defense, running to make sure he get onto the ball, giving the defenders a sleepless night there, and I expect him to get at least 1 or 2 goals in this game.
All right, so we'll quickly look at the lineup of AZ Alkmaar, where we have Owosu Oduru as the goalkeeper for AZ Alkmaar, and the 4 defender backward. Yeah, they playing a 4-3-3 formation. 4-3-3 formation, that's what AZ Alkmaar playing. Anyway, we have Maikuma from the right back, and goes and Pentara, yeah, piling, teaming as the centre back for AZ Alkmaar. Then Wolf, yeah, from the left back. Then at the middle of the park, yeah, that is center, the midfield where we have Belik, Mujans, and Kupmenas. Yeah, those are the midfielders for AZ Alkmaar. Poku from the right, right forward. There we have Perot, yeah, the center forward. Then Lendo as the left forward for AZ Alkmaar. Already we are having a player down for AZ Alkmaar. Can it continue? You can say, yeah, another player warming up to come in for AZ Alkmaar, getting set. So we've seen the lineup. Not much difference from what we saw in the first leg.
Of course, not much difference. Aside from that, the captain now is being about to be withdrawn through injury, and I think though AZ Alkmaar have started brilliantly in this match, also they've been able to push Galatasaray back, and the loss of their captain in this early stages of this game, I just hope it will not affect them significantly.
All right, you hope you're not going to affect them. Yeah, that was a header there. It was defended by the Galatasaray defenders there. So that was a good work there by Ghost. Yeah, and that was, he actually interrupted Osimhen's movement there, and they won a corner kick from that. So it's going to be a corner kick right now to Galatasaray from the right wing. Yeah, from the right wing. Let's see what come out of that. A corner kick. Like the player. Is he back in?
No, I think that's a substitution.
Substitution, yeah. The player is out for injury, and that is Bumaster. Yeah, Bumaster in for Mijinas. A cross into the box for Galatasaray, but the goalkeeper, yeah, Wosu, came to the rescue there, and is going to start all over again in their own half. Look at the players holding on to the strikers, like there's a battle there between Osimhen and the defender there.
Yeah, the defenders, I think they've watched clips of Victor Osimhen, because for you to mark him, you need to make sure you are on at least 90% physically fit, because we know Victor Osimhen to be a very powerful striker. You see the way the defender was holding on to him there, and Victor Osimhen is not that easy to mark.
So it's a moment here and that is save by Muslera, not completely safe here, and again, oh my goodness, so many shots on target from AZ Alkmaar. The goalkeeper and the defender cooperating together to stop that. That would have been the first goal for AZ Alkmaar. What a moment for AZ Alkmaar.
Yeah, what a lucky escape there for Galatasaray. We keep talking about the defense. Look at how the AZ Alkmaar easily dispossess the Galatasaray defense there. Thanks to some brilliant defending and good goalkeeping there, that could have been 1-0 down now to Galatasaray.
Yeah, that would have been 1-0. Yeah, to Galatasaray. But I think there's a communication there. What is the referee going to check? Is it the VAR? No. It's a free kick against Galatasaray. This time around, taking it from the right wing. Yeah, send a lot cross into the box. Yeah, and that one has been cleared out there.
No, I think the referee blew for infringement.
Yeah, infringement. Yeah, I think the infringement was before the ball dropped.
Yeah, against AZ Alkmaar. It should now be a free kick to Galatasaray.
All right, Galatasaray still looking for their first goal. They needed to get an early goal here, but they're still looking for a goal. Yeah, in this encounter. So Osimhen now versus the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper to take that one, clear that one out immediately, send that one back into the box. Yeah, and Osimhen right now, yeah, has to do that. It's a moment for Galatasaray. They're building on momentum there. So as I was reading out before, I just read out the lineup of AZ Alkmaar. Let's look at the lineup of Galatasaray. Yeah. Today is a Guvench that is on the post for Galatasaray. Muslera is not on the goal post today for Galatasaray. This is Guvench for Galatasaray. Yeah, do you think he can deputize for Muslera? Do you think he can do better than Muslera?
Yeah, today? I think because some of those goals Galatasaray have been conceding, it's a lot of defending and poor goalkeeping. We saw the match they played 2-2 against. I think if I could try and remember the name of the club, they played 2-2 in that match. We saw some bad goalkeeping mistake from Muslera. Muslera, if I'm right, I think he should be around in his around 38 to 39 years old. I think it's old, and Galatasaray need a new goalkeeper and a young goalkeeper, and and at the same time, probably the coach might be looking at because they have a big match coming up over the weekend against Fenerbahce. At the same time, not throwing all the old dice on the field at the same time.
All right. So it's a free kick to today's referee is Anthony Taylor.
Yeah, it's Anthony Taylor, the famous English referee.
We were expecting magic from him today.
Well, I think
good refereing.
Good refereeing, of course. That was we'll be expecting from him.
All right, and it's a coach you can't deceive. He knows how to deal with the players.
You can't deceive, yeah.
All right, it's a moment there for Galatasaray. Go for a shot. And no! Saved by the hands of the goalkeeper. That was a beautiful shot there. Wosu to the rescue. For AZ Alkmaar. Look at that combination of Osimhen and it's oh my God. That was the best shot for this in this match so far. Oh, that was a touch. The touch was the saving grace in this encounter.
Yeah, that was a good, first of all, from Dres Martin there and the goalkeeper, doing fantastic work to make sure that AZ Alkmaar don't concede in this game so far. And for AZ Alkmaar, they need all their players to be at their best today to make sure if they are going to, qualify to the.
In their best today, and another moment there after that corner kick for Victor Osimhen. Yeah, but it was blocked by the defender there. So as I was saying before, we have Gouvench as the goalkeeper. Then three-man backline for Galatasaray. To me, it's a number of defense that has not actually worked for me, if you ask me, because they concede a lot of goals. Yeah, where we have Badachi, yeah, Costa and Sanchez. Yeah, those are the three men backward there. Then at the center midfielders there we have Saleh, Gabriel Sara, Torreira and Jallet. Then Mutins, yes, is behind Osimhen and Yilmaz up front.
Yeah, I think that's the best lineup they have because they suffered an injury blow to what's his name now. The guy they just brought from AC Milan, the former about Morata. Yeah, he actually played the first leg in the absence of Victor Osimhen, but he picked up injury and he's missing. And some players, they have actually who are not eligible to play due to they are unable to register them. Talking about Mario Lamina also, who is not eligible to play in this match. So I think this is the best they've got so far for this game.
All right, the best they got so far for this game is Galatasaray right now attacking. Yeah, against AZ Alkmaar, they went to the middle of the park there, holding on to the ball. They've had more chances than AZ Alkmaar so far in this encounter. They've been building up momentum so seriously. And this is the 18th minute of the first half. No goal scored by either side. Yield up through Jallet. Jallet held on to the ball, send it back to Sanchez. Beat the take on, and that pass was so much way there, and that has run down for a throw into Galatasaray. Yeah, going to Galatasaray. Quickly taking back to Sanchez. Sanchez hold on to the ball. They send a long one. Trying to locate Osimhen. Osimhen hold on to the ball. And they slip the pass to his player there, to Torreira. But he has been disposed of the ball. So it's a moment again for Galatasaray. They intercept that movement from AZ Alkmaar. And holding on to the ball from the right wing. It is Sara. Sara change position. Yeah. So to Sanchez. Yeah, Sanchez to Torreira. Torreira send that one back to Badachi. Badachi holding on to the ball, and all AZ player behind the ball in their own half is trying to link up that pass there. But that was again a wayward pass there by Galatasaray. And AZ Alkmaar take over the possession from the middle of the park, link up to the right, to the left winger. He has a man to beat, he beats, and players are already creating option up front for him. Yeah, he has the ball. Will he go for a shot or go for a pass? He go for a shot, and that shot was blocked, and it's going to be a corner kick to AZ Alkmaar. Now looking at the way it's going, what do you think Galatasaray should be doing right now.
Well, I think Galatasaray have allowed AZ Alkmaar to grow into the game, and we saw the last 5 minutes they've been threatening to score, from all angles, and now Galatasaray have a corner to defend there. I think they just need to.
It's falling down.
Yeah, I think he overran the ball there, but he just wanted to see if he can get anything from it. The two defenders quickly sandwiching him there, not allowing him to run past them, and he just went down, thinking maybe the referee will, we look
and dash
towards him, yeah,
and dash him a penalty. Yeah, but in football they don't dash penalty. So another goal in the Europa League, and that was called by Porto. They just scored one against Roma, away from home. So right now, after the 1-1 draw, Porto Roma. So right now on aggregate is Porto 2, Roma 1 so far in that encounter. So another goal in the Conference League, that's the first goal in the Conference League that was called by Pafos against Ammonia in that encounter. So the goals are gradually coming in. So are you surprised Porto getting a goal against Roma first?
Well, actually I'm surprised. I think Roma needs playing at home, and we saw how they played in the first leg, and it was even Porto that was begging for equalizer. Now I think the Roma will have to do what Porto do by trying to equalize, and who knows, probably Porto might even
I thought that was going in.
Yeah,
alright, continue.
Porto might go ahead to even score 1 or 2 more goals, or even win the game outrightly to make sure that Roma goes out, and it will be a very big bad result for the Italian team if Roma fail to qualify, because we've seen them in the Champions League, 3 Italian teams being dropped out at the same time. Now another Italian team, Roma about to be sent packing also.
All right, and we have a message here from Meeting Obudu. He said, "Good evening, Premier Sports crew. This match will be a very difficult match for Galatasaray. They will win by a slim margin. They will not qualify for the next round." Wow, that is his opinion. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I also believe they are going to win, but I don't think they will qualify, because though anything can happen in football, they might also lose at the same time. But so far they've not been playing anything to suggest that they want to win this game. They've just been running here and there, but not creating real goal scoring opportunity. Could this be the goal now for Galatasaray? No, another wasted ball there from Galatasaray there. So for Galatasaray, I still feel they will win, but I don't think they will qualify.
But again, I observe that the Galatasaray player always have loose passes. Their passes are not even accurate to the targeted person. Each time they go for the pass, instead of getting it to their own teammate, they give it to their opponent.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. They've not been look at that last chance here now. I don't know, is it that he doesn't look up before passing that, but just
into the game, and no goal scored yet by either side. Both teams sizing each other so far in this encounter. Another moment there for Galatasaray. Polo, looking at the way Galatasaray, plan their game, the way they want to score, the way they depend, they don't put the ball when they're when they're in the team box, they don't put the ball on the ground, on the floor. They prefer to play up balls. They prefer to throw the ball up for Osimhen, without minding going down. Do you think that is the best tactics for Galatasaray?
Well, it has worked for them maybe in some games, but it doesn't work all the time,
And it's a beautiful league of play for Osimhen there, but it has been cut off there. Oh my goodness! I think that's what Osimhen should be doing now. He should withdraw back and allow Yilmaz up front.
No, I don't think Victor Osimhen needs to withdraw back. That
was not an offside. That was not an offside. I don't know why the referee blew that. Did you see that?
Wow.
That was an offside. Anyway, the referee says an offside. But there's a goal situation here in the 40th minute. Roma from behind has gone up against Porto. So right now it is Roma 2, Porto as 0.
Porto 1, yeah.
Porto 1, sorry. Roma 2, Porto 1 in that encounter. So Bucharest are still leading PAOK and that encounter in the 41 minutes. That is how old that match is right now. So then we have Copenhagen, who have gone one up against Heidenheim away from home. Yeah, and Parfros, yeah, still leading 1-0 against Ammonia in other encounter. So Galatasaray is still looking like the whipping boys in this encounter. They just need to be clinical in front of goal. They miss a lot of chances. You look at the way AZ Alkmaar decided to go for counter, and the countering is working for them.
Yeah, AZ Alkmaar have been trying to hit Galatasaray on the break. You see all Galatasaray players pushing forward and exposing the defense, and we've seen about 2 or 3 times AZ Alkmaar actually run from defense, turning defense to attack, and they've not been lucky with one of those attack. The Galatasaray could have been 2 goals down by now in this game, and they need to be very careful because this AZ Alkmaar look like a team that really wants to defeat what's his name now, Galatasaray.
All right, so Galatasaray rolling onto the ball, dispossess of the ball. AZ Alkmaar take over and they want to go for a counter. Yeah, Poku open up from the right wing and he got that ball. Can that be the first goal, Poku? He beat his man and it's a goal. It is a goal, adding insult to injury. Right now, AZ Alkmaar just hits 1 against Galatasaray. On aggregate, right now it is 5-1, and you can see the fans, devastated with that goal.
I think it's all over for Galatasaray. I talked about them. How are they going to play this game without conceding? That's my problem. And they've conceded. And not just conceded, but conceding the first goal. You know fully well you need to win this game, and you are conceding the first goal. I think it's all over for them. I think they should be planning for next season's probably Europa League competition again, because it's done and dusted for them. I think they lose they were actually knocked out from the first leg of the game. And look at how we talked about AZ Alkmaar, the way they've been attacking Galatasaray, the counter attack, and one player that actually stood out for AZ Alkmaar is Poku. There, you see how he was running riot. He was also involved in the build up to the goal.
All right, he was also involved in the build up to the goal. So it's getting hotter and hotter and hotter and hotter. The AZ Alkmaar have drawn the first blood in this encounter, and 5-1. That's a very big mountain. Can Galatasaray reply any moment here? And it's like they've touched the tail of the lion. But hey, is there any lion in Galatasaray anymore?
I don't think there's any lion in Galatasaray anymore. What we are seeing there now are cats.
All right. Just the first half is not over yet, and it is 43 minutes. We just have 1 minute left to the plate to the first half game there, and you can see Anthony Taylor there blowing whistle. Yeah, calling on the players' attention. Hey guys, you gotta take your time here, warning the players. Hey, you better be careful. Better be careful. That is from Anthony Taylor. There was a contention there between 2 players. Yeah, and it was Yilmaz who went for that contention there, and his left leg, I think, actually got to the groins of the AZ player there. So Galatasaray still attacking, and they brought down an AZ player, and the referee blew an infringement right now against Galatasaray.
Yeah, Galatasaray beginning to lose their head. Lucas Torreira, trying to win the ball back by all means, bringing down the AZ Alkmaar defender there. But they just need to calm down. You're already losing. They can still win the game, but I don't think they're going to qualify in this encounter.
All right, so you don't think they're going to qualify in this encounter. So right now, they'll be looking for... Sorry. For them to qualify, they'll be looking for 5 unreplied goals. Yeah. 5 unreplied goals. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible, but...
In the first half?
It's possible, but... I don't know if this Galatasaray can be able to do that.
All right. I don't know if Galatasaray will be able to get that. So it's a moment here for Galatasaray. AZ Alkmaar also with the ball right now, holding on to the ball. He has his man, beat him, went deep, and controlling this momentum there. It's like AZ Alkmaar will be finding themselves in the round of 16 because already looking clear for them in this encounter. That goal scored against Galatasaray, so definitely we spark them up. Oh, of course, we spark them up. So Galatasaray building up momentum again in this encounter. In the middle of the park, a center pass again, a loose pass. Loose pass, they are not always accurate with their passes. That is one major problem with Galatasaray. That's one major problem with Galatasaray. Their passes are not always accurate. Oh my goodness, he's sitting up. And will Galatasaray be able to get a goal here today? Sanchez send that one to the right. To Ismail Yulat, and they're holding onto the ball. All AZ Alkmaar players behind the ball. Beautiful turn there, brought down, and Anthony Taylor caught that one there, and he said, "Is a free kick against AZ Alkmaar at this point in time."
Yeah, lovely turn there, but the AZ Alkmaar player, bringing down the Galatasaray man there to make sure they didn't progress with the ball, and now they have a free kick to defend.
All right, you were having a message from Mukoe Ojo. Say, good evening, guys. This is my first time here. Yeah, Mako, you are welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center. This is Premier Sport Fan Center, where we talk about football. We analyze, we will send commentary, and it's not just about us, also about you. Where you also can send in your view through our comment section, what your thoughts are, what you think, and what you feel. You can just send it to our comment section, and we'll be here together to talk about football. This is a football family where football is discussed. Yeah. So you're welcome, and I hope you have subscribed. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center, like, and also share the page. So it's almost time already. It's half time in the game between AS Roma versus Porto, and at half time is 2-1 in favor of Roma. Then also half time in the game between Bodo Glimt versus Twente. At halftime, it is 1-0 in favor of Twente. Halftime also in the game between Bucharest versus PAOK. At halftime, it is Bucharest 1, PAOK 0. And halftime right now in the game between Galatasaray versus AZ Alkmaar. And at halftime, it is AZ Alkmaar 1, Galatasaray 0. It was a fantastic first half. It was an exciting and end-to-end encounter. In the first half, the two teams, actually gave good account of themselves, and they were holding on to the ball, pressure upon pressure. But the first substitution came in the early minutes of 12, where Mijinas was injured and was taken out of the pitch. That was in the 12th minute, and it was replaced by Bomaster. Bomaster. So we saw a beautiful moment. And to my greatest surprise, Anthony Taylor is the center referee, and the first half ended without a yellow card. It's so surprising. The first half ended without a yellow card. But in the 42nd minute, Maikoma got the first goal for Galatasaray. An assist from Poku from the right wing, who has been a tormentor in chief against Galatasaray defense there from the left back. He has been tormenting them right there. We saw a beautiful moment here by both sides in the first half, where we saw Galatasaray dominating possession to 67% of the ball possession to Galatasaray, and 33% of the ball possession to AZ Alkmaar. Then we'll talk about the shot on target. AZ Alkmaar had more goal shot on target than Galatasaray. 6 on target for AZ Alkmaar and 3 on target for Galatasaray. Then we talk about shot on goal. Shot off goal is 3 for Galatasaray and 4 for AZ Alkmaar. AZ Alkmaar created big chances than Galatasaray. 3 big chances for AZ Alkmaar and none for Galatasaray. Corner kick has been 4 corner kick to AZ Alkmaar and none 2 to Galatasaray. Sorry, 2 to Galatasaray. Shot inside box. 4 shots inside box. 12 shots inside box for AZ Alkmaar. In this encounter, and just 5 for Galatasaray inside the box. For Galatasaray. Goalkeeper save. It is Gonaya, the goalkeeper of Galatasaray, who had 5 saves, and Owosu for AZ Alkmaar just had 3 saves for these two sides. That is the summary of the first half. What do you have to say about this?
Well, I think the start don't lie, and with what we've seen, apart from the ball possession that is actually in favor of Galatasaray, every other start is actually in favor of AZ Alkmaar. Thanks to Galatasaray goalkeeper, they could have been 3 or 4 goals down in this game. We saw it from the very beginning of this game how AZ Alkmaar, looking like a team that wants to score. And at the end of the day, they got the goal. AZ Alkmaar having 5 shots. Having 6 shots on goal. I think them scoring this first half has really shown that they actually they have a plan. I think the plan is allow Galatasaray to take the possession while we do the scoring, and it has actually worked out for them. So for Galatasaray, they need to go back into the dressing room, reorganize themselves and come back and try and see if they can win the game. But I think they won't be able to qualify because to me it's done and dusted already. The 4-1 they suffered, they lost in the first leg. Actually, put a big hammer into their works, and I don't think they are going to progress. But so far in this first half, they've not given their fans anything to cheer about. We've seen how AZ Alkmaar have been running riot. Talking about player like Poku there, he has been brilliant in this half, running riot against the Galatasaray defenders there. And look at that beautiful assist for him. And kudos to AZ Alkmaar. They look like a proper team to me.
All right, AZ Alkmaar look like the team to take the victory for the day, but it's not over yet. Again, let's quickly talk about Victor Osimhen. Yeah, one Nigerian international who played for Galatasaray. We've seen his exploit in Galatasaray. We saw the last match he played. He got a brace in that encounter. And talking about Osimhen, right now on the log of the top scorer sheet in the Turkish league is third with 14 goals and 4 assists. Just 2 players behind him with the highest. On the top of the scorer sheet has 18 goals and 2 assists. The second half 15 goals and 3 assists. Osimhen has 14 goals and 4 assists in the Turkish league so far. Now, with what we just saw right now in this encounter, do you think he's getting enough supplies from the midfielders, from the wingers, to get the goal, or do you think it's just his positioning is not okay, or do you think his finishing is having an issue? What do you think is some of the factors responsible for him not getting much goal like we expect in the Europa League? But though he has goals in the Europa League, I'll come to that later. Answer this first.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of all that you've just mentioned. Not getting more supply at the same time is finishing, and Galatasaray. You look at the team and you see that they have some big names, and most of those names they've actually played and they've played in the top 5 league in Europe, and some of them are aging. Look at Davinson Sanchez. We know that we saw Davinson Sanchez at Tottenham Hotspur, the former Arsenal man in the midfield. Talking about Lucas Torreira, also you see an experienced player there, former Napoli and Victor Osimhen teammate there, Dres Martin also. I think they've actually, they are not that the best players, but to me they're a bit average. But when it comes to the level they are playing, I think that's actually that level, and they've been able to supply 1 or 2 times balls to Victor Osimhen, and his finishing also has been poor. We saw how he tried to run the ball there in the midst of 2 AZ Alkmaar defenders there, but overran the ball only for him to try and fall down there to see if he can deceive the referee by giving him a free kick or a penalty in the box there, but that doesn't work. But Osimhen needs to calm down, because even not just today, we've seen some matches where he eventually scores, but before he get those goals, he would have missed about 3-4 beautiful chances for him to score. So Victor Osimhen, I think to me, at the end of the season, I think he should just leave this Galatasaray, go to a proper big club, that's inside, one of these top 5 clubs in Europe, and get back to Champions League, because with Galatasaray, I don't think Victor Osimhen will actually, get anything apart from maybe winning the Turkish league. And the Turkish league, I don't think it's actually rated high in Europe.
All right, you don't think it's rated high. So talking about Osimhen, so far he already in the Europa League. I think he have some number of 5 goals scored in the Europa League and 1 assist. If you talk about it, it's top fourth with Højlund of Manchester City, 5 goals and 1 assist too. so joint fourth. We have Samu from Porto who has 6 goals. Vega from Fenerbahce have 6 goals, and Karbi of Olympiacos have 7 goals. Is the number one. He has the highest number of goals. In this account. So, well, with this, I think to some extent we will not say it's a bad record for him.
No, I think he has done brilliantly well in the Europa League and including the league, because if you look at first of all in the league, he didn't actually start with them. They've played about almost 5 matches before he started, and he has gotten about 14 goals. If he had started the league with them at the same time, probably he might have be leading or even be tied with the guy in first position. And the same thing in Europa League. And we saw the last match, the first leg against AZ Alkmaar was suspended for that game. Probably he might have scored. And I want to believe they had Victor Osimhen in that first leg. That scoreline wouldn't have been like that. They might lose, but it wouldn't have been like 4-1. At least they would have gotten something from that game.
All right, we've gotten something from that game. So far, so good. So let's quickly dive a little bit to the Champions League. Some of the results yesterday. We saw our Real Madrid, for the fourth time, denying Manchester City into getting to some stage in the Champions League. I think for the fourth time now we've seen it is Real Madrid that is knocking out Manchester City, and the match was a surprising one yesterday. We saw an hat-trick from Kylian Mbappe. What do you have to say about that match?
Well, I think first of all, I would say what's his name now? Pep Guardiola and Manchester City, they already giving up from the first leg, because I don't know why you go to a match like that. Not that you lose by 5 goals to nothing. The first leg was actually 3-2 in favor of Real Madrid. And return leg now, you are benching your best player in the team, Erling Haaland, not even playing at all. He was on the bench. I don't know what happened, but I think they already giving up. And Real Madrid capitalized on that, and with Kylian Mbappe scoring 3 fantastic goals to take the to progress to the round of 16 while sending Manchester City back on. And I think it's also sum up Manchester City's performance throughout this season. We saw how they struggled to qualify to this playoff in the Champions League. How they needed to win their last match. That was in the group stage against Club Brugge to qualify. In fact, Club Brugge almost defeated them in that match also. And for Manchester City, they need to go back. They have the league, and I think they're still in the FA Cup. And I don't know how they're going to survive those competitions they are in. And their next match now is against Liverpool. So, and that's a very tough match for them. So for Real Madrid, I think they deserve the victory yesterday.
All right, they deserve the victory. And another moment we saw was Atalanta against Club Brugge. And one catching moment is the moment of the statement of Gasparani, the coach of Atalanta, making an utterance on Ademola Lookman that is the worst penalty he has ever seen in his life. Was that a disrespect, or what do you have to say about that?
Well, I think it's actually a disrespect. You can say something like that, but you shouldn't be saying it to the media. Saying it that you can just say it. Maybe within you people inside, but not going to face the media and be saying it. He said, what's his name now? Ademola Lookman is not supposed to take the penalty, but according to what we heard, Ademola Lookman said the guy that is supposed to take the penalty actually told him to take the penalty. If you are insisting that Retogi should take the penalty, we saw in this same Champions League, Atalanta versus Arsenal, Retogi took the Champions League and he missed. The coach never criticized him. So far this season, I think, what's his name now? Ademola Lookman have actually taken about 4 penalties and he has scored those penalties. And, looking at that match, I think the manager was very, very wrong to have said something like that, even not saying it to the media, because the only hope they were having was due to Ademola Lookman, because he scored immediately. He came on into the game in the second half, and they got the penalty in the 60th minute there. Ademola Lookman actually step up with, wants to score the goal and make things, and give them another lifeline, because if you had scored that ball, it could have been 3-2, and that was the 64th minute. They might still go ahead and get another goal, but eventually they didn't score the goal, and that was how it ended in favor of Club Brugge 3-1. But the coach, I think, it was very wrong to have said something like that, because you already have one of your penalty takers already missed a penalty this season, so there's no difference. Though we know Ademola Lookman also has when it comes to taking penalty, we remember the penalty he took for Fulham when he was still in the Premier League.
Have you watched the penalty?
Yeah.
No, let's put this into perspective. Now the coach, that is his own personal view. So that is the worst penalty I have seen.
I don't think that's the worst penalty.
This is your own view. So your own view
not
now.
Not just my own view.
Your own view.
At least if you have, if you have to do, ask 10 people and watch the replay back. That's not the worst penalty I've seen. That was a brilliant save from Simon Mignolet, the former Liverpool goalkeeper. That was a lovely save. We've seen that type of penalties being scored by a lot of players. The keeper dived to the right side and he made the save. So I don't think that's the worst penalty I've seen at all. The coach was very, very wrong there.
But after all, I think he has apologized.
Well, I haven't seen any apology from him, and because the news we are getting now is that Ademola Lookman, is planning to leave Atalanta at the end of the season. To me, I don't think everything should. If anything happen, you just say you want to leave. We saw what happened with Victor Osimhen and Napoli. It's not a job about when the disrespect doesn't mean you have to just because of that you want to leave.
But again, let's put ourselves in the shoes of the manager. Probably, sometimes we are not. Though he's a professional and he's bound to make mistake. It could be out of anger. I saw a player there already out of frustration. Hitting a professional player. Even the captain. Was it the captain?
Yeah, that was Captain Toloi.
Yeah, he even had the ball. He wanted to smack the player on the head. He missed it, and he still went on. Used his body, hit the player on the ground. And if you allow him, we would have given him some punch there.
Yeah, that was a very, very dangerous play, and a bad example from Toloi there, being the captain at the same time, doing all sort of that. I think UEFA should look into that incident and giving a lengthy ban, because you don't do something like that. Very aggressive. You need to see he did it. He tried to use the ball the first time. He missed it. Still went, and even the referee was trying to hold on to him, and he was still. The referee needs to give him at least 20 match ban. Not just ban him in Europe only, ban him completely, even from domestic league. That guy, Toloi, I know it's out of frustration. You are already out, but you don't need to transfer aggression to the Club Brugge players. And for the manager, I think he has actually created imbalance in the team now. And you could look at Galatasaray. Atalanta, they've been struggling, and for the past 5 matches, I don't think they've even won anybody without Ademola Lookman. Yeah. So we need to see how they are going to progress now in their next match. Let's see what will happen. If he's going to start him, if he's going to play, let's see.
But one thing again, you don't need to disrespect a player like that who came in the second half. Already, you had all the 45 minutes with you. What did he do with it? He did not get anything. Your tactics did not bring anything to the table. A player came in, got the first goal, even got the second goal. It was cancelled. Yeah. The second goal was chopped off. It went into the net through the courtesy of Ademola Lookman. And it brought. If you look at the second half, it brought bite into the second half. And now you have to say that to such a player. I think what he needed to do was to just encourage such a player, not to use such words.
He didn't even need to say anything like that, because you're already out. You are out already, and I don't think that penalty is the reason why they are out. The penalty could have given them at least maybe something to continue to fight for, but I don't think the penalty is the reason why they are out. They were actually out right from the first half of that game at home, conceding 3 goals in the first half. Thank God Ademola Lookman was not on the pitch. Probably he could have transferred more aggression towards him. I think the coach, there's something behind that statement. It's not just about that penalty. Maybe there's something behind the scene before.
All right, maybe there's something behind the scene before. So moment there, the second half of resume. In the match, and the shot there, the first shot on target for Galatasaray. Let's see what they bring to the party. The first half ended 1-0 in favor of AZ Alkmaar. And we've seen a couple of substitution Yeah, in this encounter for Galatasaray, they've actually brought in some new player. Bartachi came on for Sanchez, and then Demis Bray came on for Martins. So let's see what they bring to the party. And for AZ Alkmaar, Kasiu came on for Lado. Yeah, at second half there. So let's see what this substitution bring forth in this encounter. So Anthony Taylor, the referee, already continues, still the center referee for the day, and we just got the first goal for the second half. That is the Conference League, and that is Pafos, who has made it 2 against Ammonia. Yeah, Ammonia 2-0 right now at this point in time. All right, so it is Galatasaray with the ball across there. Oh, still a dangerous moment there. Beautiful cross there. Osimhen went deep there, but he will have lost his foot there and went down, but he was able to control himself. So, game continue. So, what are you expecting in the second half? We've seen the first half ended in favor of AZ Alkmaar on aggregate 5-1 right now. What are you expecting in the second half?
Well, I think the manager is beginning to agree that they are already out with the substitution. You see Dres Merton and David Sanchez being substituted out. I think the coach wants to reserve those players for the all limping up over the weekend against one of the bitter rival, talking about Fenerbahce. Yeah. So, but still, they want to still push and at least get even if it's equalizer or probably win at least to give their fans something to cheer. But I think they are already out.
Yeah, they're already out, and it's a moment there for Galatasaray. Send a long one to nobody in particular again, and that one roll down to the right wing for throwing to AZ Alkmaar. Throwing to AZ Alkmaar. So the game is still on. The first half of the encounter ended 2-1 in favor of Roma in that encounter between Roma versus Porto. 2-1 in favor of Roma. Bodo Glimt 20-21. Bodo Glimt yet to get a goal here. Bucharest 1, PAOK 0. Galatasaray 0, AZ Alkmaar 1. So let's see what the second half we will unveil for us to see. All right, still on. Galatasaray holding onto the ball in their own half. Well, Anthony Taylor says a throw-in to Galatasaray, quickly taking the center one back into the center circle. Galatasaray holding onto the ball. Yeah. Sarah, beautiful body work there. He lost that one, and the referee say it's an infringement against the new substitute Sarah who came on. So, and there's a red card situation here for FC Porto in that encounter between Roma versus Porto. So, Porto is having red card now that in that encounter. Yeah, and already down. On aggregate, I see Roma that is still leading on aggregate in that encounter. So, Galatasaray still holding onto the ball, send one to the right wing from the right flank, return it back to his man. Yeah. Send that one into the middle of the pack. Galatasaray holding on to possession just like they did in the first half. They won all the moment of possession. And it's Galatasaray first shot. Not on target. But I think that should be a corner kick because there was a deflection there. The Barris, ballistic shot there. But it was deflected out for away from the goal. Up above the crossbar. So it's going to be a corner kick to Galatasaray at this point in time. Corner kick to Galatasaray, quickly taking the center one. The goalkeeper came out and punched that one out. And Galatasaray still run for the ball. Recover that one. What did he do? Trying to go from the left wing. Looking for an assist there. He sent another cross there. And this time around the header! Again! Saved by the goalkeeper, Wosu. That was another header by Osimhen. A diving header by Osimhen. But the goalkeeper got that one again. Looking at the number of headers Osimhen is getting, do you think he's going to get a goal? And it's like he has been understudied by Owosu, the goalkeeper of AZ Alkmaar.
Yeah, I think Galatasaray trying to use Victor Osimhen height, and they know he is a very good header of the ball. And kudos to the Galatasaray, the AZ Alkmaar defender, the 20 years old. He has been very brilliant in this game. he has made some couple of saves, and he's the reason why AZ Alkmaar are yet to concede in this game. And Owusu, and I think Owusu, that should be a Ghanaian name, though. The goalkeeper is representing Netherlands under 20, and this opportunity for Ghana, because they've been having also goalkeeping issue, but this goalkeeper now, Owusu, has been very brilliant. I think Ghana can work out something and try and find a way to bring the guy to their team. And he's very young, and look at the stops he has been making in this game.
All right, in that encounter, the red card to Porto was given to Estokwe. Yeah, in the 51 minute, he got a red card for roughing. But again, remember that goal was scored by the game. Roma, Dybala is having a brace already. He's the scorer of the 2 goals. Dybala, he scored in the 35th minute and in the 39th minute. Within 4 minutes, he has gotten a brace for Roma. So that's why Roma is 2 goals to 1 up against Porto. So it's a moment here for Galatasaray. Osimhen sent it to the right wing, and he returned it back to Osimhen, but so much weight there, and that one ran into the hand of the goalkeeper. So Galatasaray is still looking for their first goal in this encounter.
Yeah, talking about that AS Roma match, I think that red card has actually made life difficult for FC Porto, and after scoring so early in the game, and allowing FC Porto to equalize and also taking the lead, and now you are getting a red card. I think it's done and dusted for them. This opportunity for AS Roma to capitalize on the red card. Porto being 1 man down now, they can easily go ahead and get another goal just to kill off the game, because if Porto can get an equalizer in this game, definitely they are still in it. But as it stands now, I think they are out.
Yeah, as it stands now, it's not looking too good for Porto. But in football, anything can happen. Probably Roma can just get a red card, probably get 2 red cards, and the face of the game change. All right, we're having a message here. Message from Mitin Obudu. We say Galatasaray are a local champion. To win football game in Europe, you need to do a lot. Thank you very much, Mitin Obudu. And Ami Niki is a good evening, Premier Sports Fan Center. Galatasaray now, wow. Osimhen should better leave that club before they kill his football career.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Aminiki. Yeah, he needs to leave Galatasaray, and I agree with the one of our viewers that actually said they are local champions. Yes, in the league they've been dominating the Turkish league, but when it comes to Europe, they are nowhere to be seen. In fact, they actually played Champions League qualifier. You'll be surprised the team that knocked them out of the qualifier. And Galatasaray, Victor Osimhen, needs to look for another club at the end of it. Thank God he's on loan there. At the end of the season, he will be. And
it's another moment for AZ Alkmaar, and they'll have the ball. Will he go for a shot? Yeah, he went for the shot, and inside the net. Oh my goodness! AZ Alkmaar just stuck Galatasaray. The second goal for the day. Oh my goodness! On aggregate, it's looking worse. 6-1 on aggregate. Oh, that was a rocket shot.
Yeah.
By Victor Osimhen. Oh, I don't think the goalkeeper would have even wanted to stop that, because that would have peeled his hand. So many bodies pushed down. The referee said play on, and it's another moment of counter, but a good defensive work there by Galatasaray. Back into their own half. Into the center circle, Galatasaray still controlling the ball, send that one into the middle of the park. The Galatasaray player brought down Anthony Taylor, say play on. What is saying?
I think that should be a foul. Okay, it's
play on. Yeah. All right, and this is our mark of the game, 60th minute in all quarters. Yeah, and it's still Roma 2-1 against Porto. Bodo Glimt just equalized through a penalty kick there. So right now 1-1 Bodo Glimt against 20. So Bucharest still leading PAOK 1-0, and Galatasaray 1 AZ Alkmaar 2 right now. Then then in the other encounter, Hedingham versus Copenhagen. Copenhagen is 2-0 up against Hedingham, and Parfos 1-0 up against Ammonia. Those are the results of other quarters so far in the ongoing Europa League and the Conference League that's going on simultaneously. Four games, early kickoff. Yeah, we'll be expecting the remaining four games by 9 p.m. today. So it's a free kick to Galatasaray. Galatasaray all on the ball. Can he cross? He went for a cross, but that cross has been blocked. So they want a corner kick there. So see Galatasaray holding on to the ball. They send a pass there through the corner kick. And it's a moment of header there. Again into the hands of Owusu. It's a free kick.
Yeah, that was actually a foul infringement against Galatasaray. Sarah, they're trying to, impede the goalkeeper there, but the referee saw it, and the linesman saw it, and actually wait for a free kick. And
Torreira has been substituted. Yeah, Torreira has been substituted. Yeah, Kutlu in and Balik for Balik is taken out for Smith. Balik is taken out for Smith. That's for Galatasaray. So both teams made substitution this time in the ongoing matches. No! That was almost going to the back of the net. Yeah, for AZ Alkmaar, who are sending another attacking force against AZ against Galatasaray. So they are holding on to the ball right now. AZ Alkmaar building momentum, holding on to the possession from the left wing. Send that one to his man there, and again he return that one back to their own half. And Osimhen chasing the defenders here and there, and he release one there, turn defense to attack, and he lost that ball a moment here for Galatasaray. Send across, and that should be 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper was missed. AZ Alkmaar, my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought that would have been the third goal for AZ Alkmaar. Oh my goodness. I thought that would have been the third goal for AZ Alkmaar, but hey, Kunaya, the goalkeeper, did a very beautiful job there.
Galatasaray continued to live dangerously. After getting that goal from Victor Osimhen, you see AZ Alkmaar coming out again, trying to see if they can restore their 2 goals advantage. But Galatasaray goalkeeper there. Stopping that, bro, that could have easily been a goal, and it would have been 3-1 now. And here they come again.
Sometimes you look at the way they form their defense, the Galatasaray defense is looking empty, but you look at the AZ Alkmaar defense, the way they hold on to Osimhen, the way they hold him from all angles, making it difficult for him to go get a goal against them. I think it's a beauty to behold for AZ Alkmaar.
Well, I think AZ Alkmaar, they've actually done the assignment, and look at how they've been defending as a team. Though the goal they've considered, that was actually a brilliant goal. That goal would have scored any team. I don't think there's any goalkeeper that would have stopped that Victor Osimhen goal. Even if he managed to get his hand onto it, I don't think that he would have been able to stop it. But talking about how they've been defending very good against this Galatasaray team. And for Galatasaray, we've been complaining about how Galatasaray have been, defending. Their defending have been poor, very poor. They don't know how to keep a clean sheet. They concede a lot of goals. Look at another bad defending there from Galatasaray, and that's a yellow card. Another free kick to AZ Alkmaar, and it could lead to another goal.
All right, Galatasaray gradually getting frustrated because it's looking like the round of 16 is out of their reach. So they just doing anything right now. Cross into the box for AZ Alkmaar. No, that should be a penalty. Yeah, but the referee is looking over that. Yeah, pretending he didn't see that. So it's a moment for AZ Alkmaar. They send that one into the box. Look at the number of touches in the box, and that is why they've had more touches on the box than Galatasaray. They know how to string passes, but Galatasaray You know what they do is they just go for a shot and go for a high cross.
Yeah, you see, AZ Alkmaar toying with Galatasaray inside their own half there. But when AZ Alkmaar, I mean Galatasaray play, I think there's a VAR review there. Is it play on now? Okay, they've actually played on. They wanted to check if there was a penalty there, but the referee said, Anthony Taylor said no penalty. Continue. And AZ Alkmaar have been toying with this Galatasaray team, playing even inside the Galatasaray box 18 there. Whereas Galatasaray, they just took the shot from all angle, and that's not helping the team.
Right, no helping the team. Galatasaray sent that one to Gunaya, the goalkeeper. So he come deep, send a long cross to Osimhen. Osimhen head that one back to his man, and they are holding, and they lost that ball again, and that is 1-on-1. Their hold-up play is not fantastic at all. Their hold-up play is not fantastic. It's a porous one, Galatasaray is still holding onto the ball in their own half. Send that one driving deep into the half of AZ Alkmaar. Go to the right wing. And there's a moment there is trying to lick up Osimhen. Osimhen see headed down again to his teammate, and they send this one around to the right wing, and they're trying to dominate from the right wing. They head down there, and what is the referee saying? He said, "Good kick."
I think that was a goal kick. Good defending from the AZ Alkmaar captain there. Denying him, not allowing him to cross it, and I think this should have been. That was a push actually, and it was in front of Anthony Taylor, but he said no. It wasn't a penalty there.
Yeah. Look at that save by Gunaya. I think Gunaya looks more balanced than Muslera.
Yeah, because he has made brilliant saves in this game, and he's young, and he looked promising for Galatasaray.
I look promising for Galatasaray. That was a defensive tackle there. It's going to be a throwing to AZ Alkmaar. Yeah, throwing to them. Throwing to AZ Alkmaar. In fact, all games I've seen both teams score except the game between Bucharest versus PAOK. Yeah, Bucharest versus PAOK is still 1-0. Bucharest leading at this point in time. So, Poku with the ball from the left wing for Galatasaray. He beat his man. And still Boku. He's actually giving good account of himself in this encounter.
Yeah, I think he has been brilliant for AZ Alkmaar.
And he's holding on the ball. He's driving to the team box. He has a man to beat. He beat and he said, "Oh!" Wow. That was a beautiful moment there. But Poku was not lucky enough to get that goal. So still Galatasaray with the ball. Building up from their own drive into the middle of the park. Went through to AZ Alkmaar player. He sent a good pass there. For any player there. He sent a cross and a shot, and it's a goal! Galatasaray just scored another goal, 2-2. By the fans, even though they know they're not going to qualify, but they're still celebrating that moment.
Yeah, that was what I want to qualify, but in front of your own fans, probably the best you can do for your for them is at least get a victory, and even though you don't qualify, but get a victory, and it's 2-2 now, and it's game on now.
All right, it's 2-2, game on in that encounter. Looking good for Galatasaray. 2-2. The level up, if they have keeping, is it that the problem I was still talking about Galatasaray? If they are keeping a clean sheet, and it's a moment here, Osimhen to the right wing, a cross to the box, and it's not completely out of danger, and it's a moment again, a shot ahead there. Wosu. Is it Osimhen now playing from the right wing,
No, I think no. It was as a result of the counter, Galatasaray, yeah.
Yeah.
So for Galatasaray to qualify now, they have less than 19 minutes to score at least 3 goals to level the tie now. Can they get 3 goals under 19 minutes now?
That's past there. Look at that shot there, and that one went into the back of the net.
Yeah. Despite the brilliant, works of what's his name now, Owusu, and allowing that ball to have beat him. I think if he looks back, he will not be proud of that moment because he has been very fantastic in this. He won't be proud of that. Goal.
Yeah. Oh, and what is happening here? Oh.
Yeah, I think the Galatasaray goalkeeper is in kind of pain.
Overstretched himself there. He overstretched himself there. I think you have option there. Muslera is on the bench. Should be on the bench.
Yeah, Muslera is on the bench. That's right. All
right. It's a corner kick. Will AZ Alkmaar take advantage of that injury of Gunaya? Yeah, but they have a corner kick here, and he sent a long one there, and Galatasaray cleared that one out. Oh, trying to link up that one to Osimhen, but it's a handball.
Yeah, I think that was an handball. He actually used his hand to stop the ball there.
Actually used his hand to stop the ball. So game still on, and the player has been substituted. And who is coming on? Sarah is out. Well, let's see what he'll be bringing to the party. So Galatasaray is sent out wing here. What did he do? Trying to link up to the right. Osimhen controlled that with his chest. Oh, he was destined to go for a shot there, but he was intercepted by his own player. So it's still Galatasaray with the ball. Send that one to the middle of the park into the box 18. And Galatasaray cross again, but blocked again. And that is how they lose their chances. Most of the opportunities there, they destroy with their own hand. They create the chances, and they spoil the chances with their own hands. All right. Boku is looking like he's been injured there from that contest.
Wow.
Oh. I think that it's a free kick. It's a free kick against Galatasaray player there. Boku still attending to himself. His boots is out, and he's wearing it back.
Yeah, I think AZ Alkmaar are trying to find a way to wind down the time, kill off the morale of the Galatasaray team, and they are successfully doing that. And they have about less than 15 minutes now to to get the job done.
Yeah. Time's ticking. It's looking like it's already supposed to low, we know, but we're looking if Galatasaray can get a victory here today.
Yeah, that's the issue. I think they can get the victory, but like I said earlier on, they are already out.
They're already out. There's no magic. They don't have any magic to play here. So he sent a long one to the box there. Osimhen went with his leg. He got that moment. Still holding to the ball, but the referee says it's a free kick against Osimhen. And you can hear Osimhen say, "I no touch him. I didn't touch him." I just I read that from his lips. That's what he was saying. Look at it. But there contact. He actually
he went for the ball, but I think the referee just tried to play safe there because the guy actually went with his head. You understand? But I don't think that was high boot from Victor Osimhen. But the referee trying to make sure that the player is actually okay.
All right. Quickly taking. So it's a contention here in the half of Galatasaray, but they send that one back into the half of AZ Alkmaar. Osimhen has players on him. He controlled the ball and he's going out. 3 players on him. Now what did he do? He went down cheaply. The referee refused to blow, but at last the referee had to blow that. Yeah.
That was a lovely take from Victor Osimhen in the midst of three players, bringing that ball down, holding on to it before it was eventually, brought down by the AZ Alkmaar captain there. And this is another free kick now and another opportunity for Galatasaray to pull one into the box of AZ Alkmaar there.
Sometimes you look at the way Osimhen goes down, it goes down easily. And probably you want to protect his legs.
Well, but that was actually a foul. Every player will actually go down for that kind of foul then.
77 minutes into the second half. Galatasaray 2, AZ Alkmaar 2. Coming from 2 goal down to equalizing. So let's see if they can get a victory here. So 13 minutes left to be played in this encounter. So it's Galatasaray right now with the ball in their own half. Send that one back to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper send that one to the middle of the park. Return it back to the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper send a long one into the half of AZ Alkmaar. They return that one with a header. And it's a moment for Galatasaray. Osimhen try to link up that pass to his man. But that one has been cleared out by the goalkeeper. So it's a moment of substitution here again. And substitution for Galatasaray. A send that one and a moment there for Galatasaray. A shot. So it's a corner kick.
I think that should be a good kick. Or is it a corner?
Yeah, the referee says a corner kick.
Yeah. Let's see the replay there. I think that should be a goal kick. I think that should be a goal kick because he actually played the ball. Though he kicked the AZ Alkmaar player's leg, but that shouldn't be. That's not okay. The referee actually going for a corner kick actually.
So it's a corner kick to Galatasaray in the 88th minute of the game. 10 minutes left to be played. 10 minutes left. Yeah, can Galatasaray get the victory here today? Send across. To no player in particular. We have a moment, we'll go for a shot. He returned that one up and the goalkeeper is out. Yeah. The Galatasaray player already knows that. The AZ Alkmaar already knows that Galatasaray will be going for up ball. And they set a goalkeeper that is good with up balls, area duels.
Yeah, and Victor Osimhen needs to be very careful and calm down. You see him trying to pull up the AZ Alkmaar player there up, and the referee Anthony Taylor not liking the attitude of Victor Osimhen and actually warned him. Yeah, and he has been substituted. Like I said earlier on, I think the match has been done and dusted for them. They don't. The coach already given up. We saw the first 2 substitutions he make at the beginning of the game. That's when I knew that the coach is actually planning for the Fenerbahce match. Yes, and I've been expecting him to withdraw Victor Osimhen since so I could rest. In this game, and he has actually done that in the 88th minute now. So let's see if the new man brought on now can help Galatasaray to get at least a victory in this game.
All right, let's see Galatasaray. We saw the other encounter without Osimhen, how they struggle. They were pressurized, but let's see again if this time around they'll be getting it right. So Galatasaray holding onto the ball. He sent a cross into the middle of the park, into the box there, but that one has been cleared out. And AZ Alkmaar, beautiful turn there. Send that one to the left. That player brought down, sliding tackle everywhere.
And there's a free kick, I think Poku should be man of the match so far in this game. He has been the chief tormentor, against Galatasaray. Look at that sliding tackle there. It was even 2 people, sliding. The first one missing it, but the second one actually, you see 2 players down for AZ Alkmaar. I think both of them deserve to be a free kick, but the referee have to go for the one for Poku there.
All right, Bucharest just made it 2 against PAOK in the 82nd minute of that encounter. 8 minutes left to be played in that encounter, and Bucharest is 2 goals up against PAOK. So another moment there. It's Roma that made it 3-1 against FC Porto. A red card for Real Betis against Ghent, 85th minute, goalless in that encounter. That is the only game we have not seen a goal in this encounter today. And Ljubljana versus Borac Banja Luka, 2 games without a goal in the Conference League. And Real Betis has been shown a red card in this encounter. It's a moment here for AZ Alkmaar, the Betis man, and again saved by the goalkeeper. Oh my goodness. AZ Alkmaar has had chances, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, but they missed it. Goal number 3 for Roma. Yeah, goal number 3 for Roma. And it's Pistil, we got a goal. Pistil, we got the goal in the 84th minute of that encounter. So it's a good corner kick to AZ Alkmaar. It's a corner kick to AZ Alkmaar. Oh! Another beautiful moment, saved by the woodwork from the corner kick.
Wow.
Look at that moment, look at that moment. The defense of AZ Galatasaray. I've always complained about that defense. It's not a defense. You can't if you get this kind of defense in the Premier, you concede like 10-0.
It shows the kind of league they are in, and I think with this same Galatasaray defense are one of the best defense in the league. That's when it comes to the Turkish league. But we say that this guys, when it comes to Europe, this defense is not good at all. They concede so easily. They are easily to you can easily break that defense down. And look at how AZ Alkmaar have been toying with their defense there. They just need to get some new pairs of defenders.
Right.
I think that should be another corner to AZ Alkmaar there.
Another corner to AZ Alkmaar. Quickly taking. There's another one into the penalty area. AZ Alkmaar looking to get a victory here. Galatasaray won a throw in there. So there's a good situation here. Ghent just got one against Real Betis. Real Betis who had a red card. So it is Ghent 1, Real Betis 0.
Yeah, Ghent 1, Real Betis 0. And I think, the first leg actually ended 3-0 in favor of Real Betis. So, and we are having less than 2 minutes to go, and plus maybe additional time. And I think Real Betis can see off that one, at least defend it and go into the next round.
Mm-hmm. But if Ghent can get one, I think that would be a flash of hope.
Of course, that would be a very a flash of hope for them, and depends on the time they get it. And I think that red card is beginning to show, and it was for the Barcelona loanee Victor Osimhen that was actually red carded there.
All right, so it's Galatasaray with the ball. He sent across into the hands of the goalkeeper. Oh. Yeah, Wosu. If you look at the number of saves from Wosu, it's massive. And in fact, he has won this game for AZ Alkmaar.
Yeah, I think the man of the match should be between him and Poku, because they've been very brilliant in this game. Poku have been tormenting the Galatasaray defense, and at the same time, Wusu also have been, very good there. Making sure that Galatasaray don't actually score. And the goalkeeper has actually made about 7 saves. Yeah, he made 7 saves in this game so far.
7 save in this game for Wosu, and substitution. Parrot, the center forward for AZ Alkmaar is being substituted right now. Yeah, he's been substituted, and let us confirm who is going in for him. Yeah, Sadiq. Sadiq has been thrown in for Parrot. Ibrahim Sadiq has been thrown in. So still 2-2 at this point in time. 2-2 in the 87th minute. 3 minutes left to play to the regulation time, and already looking good for AZ Alkmaar. They will find themselves in the round of 16 of the Europa Cup, where Galatasaray will not be in the round of 16. Yeah, so on aggregate, it's 6-3. 6-3 on aggregate if it ends like this. So it's a moment for Galatasaray building up from their own half. Send on to the right wing. Yeah. It's a battle for possession. Yeah, contention for possession. Galatasaray lose that possession. Yeah. And Galatasaray recover in their own half right now in the box area. In the box area. Kutlu, the new substitute. Talking about Roma, Glado Renari, the new manager, actually done a great job in Roma.
Well, yes, before he joined them, we saw, Roma going down with the former captain. What's his name now? Is it De Rossi? Yeah, they have been having bad run of form, but since he joined, he was able to control, take the team from. Then I think they were around 15 on the log, and he has been able to, take them up, and they've been unbeaten in the last 5 matches now, and they needed experienced coach like Ranieri, and so far they're still in the Europa League, and probably one of the favorites to even win the Europa League.
All right. A shot. Oh, that is my goodness.
Wow.
Look at that shot by the substitute.
Wow.
Sadiq Ibrahim from outside the box. That one went to hit the crossbar and bounced back to hit the back of the goalkeeper. And the rebound was in the hands of the AZ player there, but the goalkeeper again saved that beautiful movement.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot from AZ Alkmaar there, and a good reaction from the goalkeeper there. Poku trying to, from the rebounds, trying to score from the rebound, but the Galatasaray goalkeeper was alert to that ball and made the save there. That could have been 3-2 now in favor of AZ Alkmaar.
So it's AZ Alkmaar with the ball right now. Send that one into the middle of the park, trying to link up pass, but again, Galatasaray cover the ball, and this is the last moment of the game. Let's see how many additional minutes. Yeah, 2 additional minutes in this encounter. 1 minute already played, and looking out for some seconds to be played. Yeah, so we begin to see the end of some the match in some quarters. Yeah, so Galatasaray, can they get a victory here today? No. Oh, there's a fight here between these two players. Galatasaray going for attack there. A beautiful movement there. Send that one to the right. Yeah, Galatasaray again with the ball. Will you go for a shot? Looking for the player there. Send that one to the right wing. And if you look at the number of body for Galatasaray, for AZ Alkmaar defenders, each time Galatasaray come for attack, they just pile themselves in that defense line. So much body in the box, and it becomes so difficult for them. And that is the final whistle. That is the final whistle, and it is AZ Alkmaar who have qualified to round 16. And another match here just ended. Betis defeated Betis 1-0, but it's Real Betis who is on to round 16 in that encounter. On aggregate, it ended 3-1. Then on aggregate, Galatasaray AZ Alkmaar ended 6-3. Yeah. So other encounter still going on right now is Roma. Yeah, Roma still on Bucharest. Yeah, PAOK versus Bucharest. It ended 2-0 in favor of Bucharest. Yeah, in favor of Bucharest. So on aggregate is Bucharest 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 and papers. On aggregate. So the matches are gradually ending. 2 matches have ended in the Europa League. So waiting for the match between AS Roma versus Porto, and Bodo Glimt versus Twente. Right now it is Bodo Glimt who is 3 and 20. Yeah, 20 having a moment here. Will the referee allow the goal, or will he disallow the goal? Waiting for the final decision of the referee in that encounter. Bodo Glimt 3, yeah, and 20, yeah, probably. Let's see if the referee will allow this goal. If it is going to be 3-2 in this encounter.
3-1 rather. And that would be a very bad result for. I think the goal stood, and the goal is.
All right, for Galatasaray, they need to focus on the league. And to our viewers, to those who sent message to our comment section, we want to say thank you. And for those who have subscribed today, we also say always keep a date with us and Premier Sport Fan Center. Remember, tomorrow is our Talk Sport show, 7:30 p.m. tomorrow. We'll be here live for the Talk Sport show. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. And also remember, a lot of matches for the weekend. And also remember, Arsenal will be on the feature, Polo, after Liverpool draw against Aston Villa. I was just imagining how you'll be celebrating that moment.
Well, I thought Aston Villa would actually got that 3 points. They at a point they were leading. They actually won the first half by 2-1, and Liverpool find a way to come back through a combination of Mo Salah and Alexander Arnold. And at the same time, I thought Aston Villa would also go ahead to lose the match. We saw Darwin Núñez, finding a way to shoot wide from empty net. He could have tapped in and give Liverpool the 3 point, but he said no, he wants to shoot the ball wide and actually play the ball wide. But that's another opportunity and advantage to Arsenal. What Arsenal just need to do is win your next game against West Ham to reduce the deficit to 5 points. And we know Liverpool next match is against the wounded Manchester City. Who knows, Manchester City might be doing Arsenal favor by defeating Liverpool on that day. And if that happens, that's another advantage for Arsenal.
All right, there's a moment for permutation for all Arsenal fans. They begin to permutate if Arsenal can get if Arsenal can win the Premier League this season. But hey, don't forget to join us. For now, it's bye from us. See you tomorrow when we come again with our Talk Sports show.